What if I told you Samsung's next big software update is not only on schedule, but could roll out faster and wider than anyone imagined? No delays, no excuses, just a straight up green light for One UI 8. And that's unusual in the world of massive updates, where things almost always get pushed back. The real question is, why is Samsung so confident this time? Well, stick around, because the story behind One UI 8 is more than just bug fixes and design tweaks. This update is packed with surprises, hidden AI upgrades, and some unexpected devices joining the party earlier than expected. Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you enjoy these deep dives into the latest tech, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss out on the updates that everyone else hears about way later. Now, here's where things get interesting. September has officially been circled on the calendar as the month Samsung kicks off the stable rollout, starting with the Galaxy S25 series. But the company dropped a subtle hint that this might not be limited to just the new flagships. Up to 10 devices could be on the stable update list next month, which would make this one of the fastest and widest software launches Samsung has ever pulled off. And that's huge because Samsung's updates haven't always had that reputation. But before we dive into which phones are getting it first, let's talk about what makes One UI 8 worth getting excited about. For starters, this is Samsung's first software fully built on Android 16, and the focus is clear. AI isn't just sprinkled in here and there, it's becoming a backbone. We're looking at system-level refinements that make the interface smarter, faster, and more personal. Early testers are already noticing that everything feels smoother, from multitasking to switching between apps, and even animations are more fluid. And when you combine that with Samsung's foldables, the story gets even better, because One UI 8 is designed to make the foldable form factor feel less like a gimmick and more like the future of productivity. But hold on, it doesn't stop with the S25 lineup. Beta builds for other devices are already moving fast. The Galaxy A36, for example, just had its dedicated beta page go live in Samsung's community forums. That's not just a place for announcements, it's also where testers can directly report bugs, share experiences, and even influence the way the final build shapes up. Alongside the A36, the A35, A55, and A54 are in line as well. And that's where things get really fun, because this shows Samsung isn't only focusing on the premium flagships anymore. They want mid-range users to feel that same day one excitement. Now here's the twist. While most of us expected Beta 5 to be the final test before going stable, Samsung quietly slipped in a Beta 6. That move had people worried the stable release might get delayed, but instead it looks like Beta 6 was more of a clean-up build to iron out those last-minute kinks. Which means the stable version is actually right on track. And if history is anything to go by, Samsung sometimes rewards older devices with surprise updates alongside its new flagships. The Galaxy S24 series, the Z Flip 6, and the Z Fold 6 are all strong candidates to get the official rollout sooner than expected. Imagine picking up your phone one morning and suddenly finding One UI 8 waiting for you. It's that close. But let's talk performance, because numbers never lie. The Galaxy S21 Fan Edition just popped up on Geekbench running One UI 8 with Android 16, and the results are surprisingly good. On the new software, it scored 1540 in single-core and 3895 in multi-core, beating its own previous results on One UI 7. That might not sound like a massive jump on paper, but for a phone that's a couple of years old, squeezing out extra performance just from a software update is impressive. And this is exactly why people care so much about these updates, because your phone literally feels faster and more powerful overnight without you spending a single extra dollar. But here's the real kicker. Samsung isn't just polishing what's already there. They're experimenting with how AI can work in daily life. Imagine smarter app suggestions that actually understand your habits, or battery management that feels like it knows when you need your phone most. And when you throw in foldables, that synergy gets wild. Think about AI-powered split screen setups that adjust automatically depending on what you're doing, work, play, or content creation. That's the direction Samsung is pushing with One UI 8, and it feels like just the start of something bigger. So, what can you expect in the next few weeks? If you're rocking a Galaxy S25, you're first in line for the stable rollout in September. But don't be shocked if Samsung expands the party quickly to older flagships and even some mid-rangers. The fact that they've hinted at up to 10 devices getting the stable version next month should have every Galaxy owner on edge. Because when was the last time Samsung moved this fast with such confidence? Exactly. This update isn't just another routine cycle, it's a statement. Samsung is making it clear they're ready to tighten their grip on the Android world, not just with flashy hardware, but with software that feels more alive, smarter, and faster than ever before. And if they pull this off without delays, One UI 8 might go down as one of Samsung's most important updates ever. So, what do you think? Are you ready for One UI 8, or are you worried about hidden bugs Samsung hasn't talked about yet? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I'll be keeping an eye out for your takes. And trust me, the next few weeks are going to get even more exciting once the stable rollout actually begins.